He did just take down Percival in his series, and now up next we have a PvP. And spawning in the bottom right corner of Tokamak, we have the blue Protoss player. We have representing Team Little Fairy. It is Shameless. And spawning in the top right hand corner, we have the red Protoss player representing Twisted Minds. It is herO. And again, shout out to Australia for, of course, competing tonight and for facing off against Bjorn. Unfortunately, wasn't able to quite make a series out of it, and it is going to tap out. Bjorn, of course, is waiting for the winner of this match. So we're going to be following this best of 3 into eventually Bjorn. That is the plan. So this quarterfinals match into the upper semis, into potentially lower semifinals. I believe the lower semis is taking a little bit longer. So we have more time ahead of us here. For now, though, if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. Gamba time. Predictions are now open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we jump into our best of 3. Okay, 2 gate open out of Shameless. Gate Cyber Expand out of herO. Just catching up. Good night. I love your channel. Ah, buenas noches. Good night. Good night. Greetings from Latinoamérica. Ah, greetings, buddy. Greetings. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Aquí son las 11 de la mañana. 11 de la mañana. En Australia. Do I think Colossus was a call there? Disruptors would have been better. Colossus, I think, would have been fine there. Unfortunately, they did need support, whether it would have been Colossus or Disruptor. If you recall, the moment leading into that final fight, we did see Australia losing, was it 3 High Templar and 2 Immortals? Like he lost like some very, very like key units before the final fight occurred. So he had less storms than he otherwise would have had, and just less support for his army. So it wouldn't have mattered whether it was Colossus or Disruptor in that situation. But here we go. We do have herO going for an economic charge. All right. I also noticed someone was asking about the tank and like the fire animation. It's just an animation. There's no damage over time. It's just a visual effect. Just a visual effect. As there's going to be 2 gate opener into a Stargate before expand. Here we go. So it's going for a Stargate as an opener. Shameless moving out. Again, here he will have the greater economy. Again, here he was very greedy here, going for that much faster Nexus. And we'll see if here can get away with that greed. As going for a 3-gate follow-up. Oh my god. Gracias, gracias. Me gusta mucho tu canal. Tu transmisión es muy profesional. Ah, gracias, gracias. I appreciate it. Oh. So we do shut down both of the depths. Despite that, 2 probes going down. Does catch the workers. ¿De qué país eres? ¿De qué país, man? ¿De qué país? Shout out to Enki as well. Enki, of course, is casting in Spanish. El Hermoso. Este Enki. Who is also a Cranky Duckling, by the way. As of a couple of weeks ago. He's joined the Cranky Ducklings. Oh. As that does get into the mineral line. So far, no major damage, though, due to the shield battery. So here he's defending well. He will deflect, and Shameless going for the proxy Dark Shrine. Oh my god, okay. Shameless just going for all the twists and all the turns, bearing in mind Shameless opening up Stargate into Oracle Harass, into DT as well. The problem, though, is that herO is going for an all-in. We have 3 gates at home. We have 1 gateway across the map. We have a 4-gate, 2-base all-in setup here from herO. He's rallying everything across the map, and Shameless is lacking an army. There's nothing here. There's literally nothing at home. There's probes. Shield battery begins. Now we have a reactive warp in. A herO has arrived across the map. The Oracle doing it account, but the shield battery will keep everything alive. The shield battery is pretty good. Shield battery is pretty good. We go for the hallucination stalkers. And here he will overwhelm. A force field on the ramp. The probes are locked in. They can't escape. They can't get away. I mean, the Dark Shrine can help. It can maybe force a weird base trade or something. But even then, like, these buildings, they should be falling. As there is 0 detection for herO. As the natural's going to go down, here he does check the ramp. There's nothing there. He's going further in. He did waste some time on the Nexus, I will say that. Some time was spent. Here come the DTs. Okay, can we force like a draw? Here we go, defensive DT. We have the defensive Dark Templar. Oh, wait, okay, I should say, can Shameless win the game? Can Shameless take this? As DTs are waddling in. Robo's in production. Nice force field. Oh, the DT does nothing. Yeah, brutal force field here across the map. Likewise, DTs, they're going for the robot. If they can kill the robot, they can end the game. They can win this. Force field not good enough. Oh, there we go. Barely placed, but alas, the robo is going to fall. There's no saving this. No shot. It does go down. Massive pick off Forge now on the way. DTs, they bust into the main. And Shameless, has he just done it? Because he will kill everything. Yeah, here he does pull the boys. He's trying to evacuate. And Shameless with the Invisible Man, he will depower the Forge. Ideally, you want to kill it. You don't want to let a cannon get up and running. So cannons are now going to be available. More probes going down. There we go. There's the cancel on the Forge. Now, if herO can proxy a Robo and get an Observer, he can win this game. But he needs some kind of detection. But he can't afford a Robo. He can't afford it. Meanwhile, more probes are going down. And Shameless, he's popping off. There we go. Proxy, as we mentioned, proxy Robo. Like, this Robo needs to get up and running. And if herO can preserve his army and get an Observer, he can still win this game. Shameless is down to 2 probes. Like, Shameless has no economy. Looking at the army, Shameless has 4 DTs and 1 Oracle. If Shameless can find this, he can win the game. He just has to find the proxy. Shameless, we're wasting time here, in a sense. Like, we're spending a lot of time here in the bases. Like, Shameless, he needs to be looking for the proxy. Like, he has to know that there's only one way to win, and that is with a Robo. Ah, Shameless. Not like this. Again, he had to be a little bit more active here. Like, this scout is late. And yes, he's going for the bases, that's true. Oracle does find some of the probes, but Shameless, he's not finding this. He's not finding it. Here we go, the Observer's on the way. And this is the win condition for herO. He's getting the Observer. He has detection. He made it. There's the recall. Yep, there's the recall. DTs, they get targeted down. There's 2 Dark Templar left. And now 1 Archon. And yeah, now herO can mine. Now herO can mine. He can go back to mining, go back to saturation. Again, Shameless, like he just wasn't thinking about searching for the proxy until it was too late. Ah, he almost had it. Casito, papi, casito. It was close. It was close. I mean, even here, getting a couple of probe kills, it's damage. So we have 9 probes to 8. So we're going down to a 1 base economy versus 1 base economy. Tech-wise, what do you have to work with? There's no blink. True, there's no blink for herO. Does have a larger army, though. And in a head-on fight, I have to favor herO. As he has access to hallucinations, to force fields. Of course, he can't force field this army, not the Archon. So there's going to be a lot of finesse with the movement here and the composition of herO. But there we go, it does hallucinate. Ideally to tank some shots. Okay, Observer coming in. Observer does come in. Gets 1 DT. Nice revelation. Yeah, very nice revelation. But it looks like 1 more volley, and he... Oh, can he get it? Can he get the Archon? He can't. It's close. There we go. Archon goes down. Does he have a backup Observer? No backup Observer. Uh-oh. herO. No, wait, no backup Observer. No gas. Uh-oh. Okay. We're still in this. Shameless. He's still in this game. He's still in this game. He has a higher probe count. Again, gas income is limited. Oracle goes in. The Oracle killing more probes, denying gas mining. We can't afford the Oracle. We have no gas. Okay, let's go. Again, here he overextended with the Observer. The Observer was over the Archon. That's how it went down. Alongside the Revelation, of course. But that was miscontrol at a herO. And GG gets called. Shameless, he does it. And Shameless takes game number 1. Whew, GG. Again, here he had the tools he needed, but he did overextend. He was not looking after his observer, I should say. Not looking after it. It got revealed, and likewise that one Archon, despite being very immobile, did shut it down. GG. GG well played. Shameless up 1-0, and Shameless, can he bring herO down and cause an upset and make it to the semifinals? Let's go. We're here for it. We are here for it. As we're getting ready for game number 2. Here we go. As our players are setting up. Ooh, and again, a very intense PvP. Very intense. This series can still go either way. I would expect to see Shameless go for something a little bit different this time. It can be difficult to rely on something like DTs multiple times in the series, but there are other ways to approach this. We can go for 1 base all-ins, we can go for 2 base all-ins, we can still go for hidden tech. So we'll see what the plan is. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, as game 2 is going to be on ley lines. It's good to hear. It's Shameless. It is Shameless. It is Shameless. It's crazy. So here we go. Getting into that second game. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of ley lines, we have the blue Protoss player. We have the player leading the series 1-0, already causing good developments here. And can he go all the way? Can he go the distance? Can he make it to the semifinals? For Team Little Fairy, it is Shameless. Let's go. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the red Protoss representing Twisted Minds. It is herO. And I do really love the idea of Shameless popping off here, just because for those that don't remember, Shameless, he was meant to be at Star Zagora. Star Zagora is starting tonight in less than 24 hours. Star Zagora will commence, of course. That is a big offline tournament happening in Bulgaria, and players are traveling from all around the world, from Korea, from Europa, from the Americas as well, all traveling to Star Zagora. And Shameless was meant to be there. It was meant to be there. But if you remember, unfortunately, because he did make it through the qualifiers, but due to visa issues, he was not able to actually make the trip. So unfortunately, Shameless, he had to forego his spot for Star Zagora, and as a result, the spot went to Geralt, Geralt the Polish Protoss. So he's going to be going instead. So it is going to be a really big opportunity for Geralt, but it means that Shameless, unfortunately, you know, at the end, deserving to be there, but due to visa issues, is unable to. So how better to make up for that than popping off in PiGosaur Monday? Or PiGosaur Cup, I should say. Let's go. So here we go. It is going to be a 2-gate opener here out of herO. So this time a standard opener out of herO, likewise 2-gate opener out of Shameless as well. Opening up 2 gates. Scarlet up 1-0 versus Cure. Let's go. That's really cool to hear. Again, that's happening over in the lower half of the bracket. I believe El Chanchito. Yeah, Steadfaster down there. Covering those matches. Depending on how fast or how slow our matches are, we might be able to cover the lower semifinals as well. Of course, as a reminder, we're going to be following this into Beyond first and covering the upper semis, but I believe like that should be faster, as in I believe the upper semis will commence first before the lower semis. So we might be lucky enough to cover both. We might cover both. For now, We do have our 2-gate opener into a Stargate before Nexus from herO. Meanwhile, Double Adept is moving out. He can throw the shade into the bases. It's going to be on Shameless to keep up, and Shameless, he is in position. And he will wall. It does wall up in time. Very nice SimCity here out of Shameless, creating this avenue here. Creating this alleyway, I should say, where he can wall off. Adepts, they get in. He commits! Oh, he does commit in. Adepts are going to be targeted down. They get 1, they get 2, they get up to 3. 3 probes do go down for both Adepts. Likewise, Hallucination does confirm the Oracle is on the way. Shameless is aware. Meanwhile, as herO did open Oracle, Shameless, he will have faster Blink. So Twilight Council is faster, Blink is going to be on the way. That's your Oracle looking for another way in. Oh! Not going to be forced back. Shameless is keeping up. I mean, well, I believe it was only a single Oracle. Yeah, only 1 Oracle opener. herO doesn't go for a second Oracle. Working towards Blink instead. Blink, it looks like it was a little bit delayed there for Shameless. So far, still just keeping up with the Oracle. Oh, speaking of, yeah, massive pick of the Oracle does go down. Ooh, and herO, his opener falls on its face. The Stargate, the Oracle achieves nothing across the map. Shameless having a much stronger start to the game. Much stronger. A herO sitting up a proxy across the map. Does go for the pylon. Hallucination into the main. We just see a second Oracle on the way for herO. He does cancel. Okay, a bit of a fake out. Does fake out the Oracle. Going for a 4th gate. Do you see what I see? I see almost a mirror of what happened last game. 2 base all in. It's going to be a 4-gate 2-base all-in out of herO. Shameless moves out with the Hallucination, and he will scout the proxy. Yeah, big moment here for Shameless. Does scout. Remember, Shameless is expanding. Shameless is expanding. herO is 2-base all-in. Shameless, can he deny this proxy? Alas, he won't be able to. herO is moving in. And this is going to be a tough hold for Shameless. Now is the time to engage, though. This is a small period in time where Shameless has Blink and herO does not. Ooh, 1 Stalker goes down. Mission control. The Shameless who dives in. Does go for the dive. Does chase herO down. Getting 1, getting 2 Stalkers, getting all 3. herO losing everything. Yeah, he gets caught with his pants down. At the same time, Adepts is shading in towards the bases. And Shameless, does he react in time? Does he warp in? Does recall. Does recall back home. Adepts, they do bust into the main. Probes are going to go down. But how many? So far, 2, 3, 4 probe kills. Getting up to 5. Oh, not quite. Oh, yeah, barely 5. Barely 5 workers go down. That is a good amount of damage. Remember, he was all in. He was all in. And he's still being hyper aggressive. This is still very close, very tense. Now, herO has Blink. herO has Blink. But he's pushing into shield batteries. Ooh, Shameless with the dive. And does focus him down. Yeah, nice target firing. Better trade for Shameless. Oracle back in towards that natural. Uh-oh, nothing to defend. Recall's on cooldown. Shameless out of position. And probes are going down. Like right now, herO, he's desperate for damage, and he's finding it. With the Adepts, with the Oracle. herO, he's clawing his way back into this game, despite the earlier losses. Killing a lot of probes. As 6 more workers go down. And herO now has a worker lead. herO now ahead in probes. Likewise, an awkward engage here at the Shameless. Oh, it blinks in, but blinks into a greater army. Yeah, the Immortal's going to be targeted down. Yeah, the Immortal does fall. Rough trade there for Shameless. Oracle's going back in. Yeah, late reaction at Shameless. Stalker's pushing forward as well. Shameless is getting pulled apart. Yeah, it's getting pulled apart here. Immortals are going down. Stalkers as well. Shameless had a good start to this game, but alas, again, with all the harassment, with all the aggression out of herO, he has lost his lead. Shameless, he's lost his lead, papi. Ay, ay, ay. herO going for the kill. Takes down the Immortal. At this one, herO does have the higher Stalker counts. Bullying back the army. Picking up more Stalkers. And again, has the better economy as well. Now working towards charge. Charge on the way. Massive gateway explosion as well. So they do shade into the natural. Shade in. Let's just say they threaten the shade. From here, herO now getting a 4th base. Again, like herO, he's had a better economy for quite some time. So with that, getting into, or extending his economy, getting to a higher base count, getting to a higher gateway count as well. And then it's a mass charge lot. And herO just has the better composition here against Shameless. Unfortunately, Shameless, he has no Archons, he has no splash damage or charge lots of his own. So here he'll just have the superior economy, oh sorry, superior composition. Nice force field. Alright, nice control here out of Shameless. Does pull back, does pull away. Preserves his Immortals. At the same time, Adepse busts into the mineral line. Just pulling apart the center of Shameless. herO attacking the Nexus. That was not ideal. Yeah, some wasted DPS out of herO. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't matter. He can waste some DPS. It's perfectly fine. Collapses on the main army. Gets into the mineral lines. Likewise, Adepse in the main. Stasis goes off. Shameless is getting torn apart. GG gets called. Everything's on fire. And herO, he will tie the series 1-1. We are going to the ace match. GG. But again, an impressive game out of Shameless. Like, Shameless, he had the better start. Like, straight up, Shameless, he was able to shut down the Adepts. He was able to catch the Stalkers. He scouted the proxies, scouted the all-in, faster 3rd base, better defense. Like, he shut down the first Oracle. Like, everything was going well for Shameless. And then everything just flipped on its head with herO shading into the mineral lines with his Oracles. He built up a 2nd Oracle as well, able to pull apart his opponent, and then catch out the Immortals, catch out the Stalkers. Like, herO just ramped up his aggression up to 11, and Shameless could not keep up. Could not keep up. GG, well played. With that, we're going to the ace match, and we'll see how this story ends. We'll see which way this goes. Again, this could still go either way. Of course, herO did come in as the heavy favorite, but Shameless, he has the potential to cause that upset. He's already taken a map. Let's see if he can take another. What is one more map, Happy? Let's go. Send it. Thank you for casting these games. Oh, thank you, Mitch Mouse. Thank you, Mitch Mouse Prime TV. Do appreciate it. Appreciate it. We go. Shameless won. How? Shameless, he's a solid player. He's solid. If you haven't watched him before, Shameless, he's a very young player from the European region. I think he just turned 18. Like a couple of weeks ago even. Like, he just turned 18. But a very young player, very young. And again, we have seen Shameless pop up before, like against some of these bigger names. Have seen him pop up. Currently 5.9k. I'm pretty sure he has an alt account, like a barcode. I'm pretty sure he's more than 6k. I'm like almost certain of that. But here we go. We're getting to the next series, getting to the next game, and spawning in the top left-hand corner of Persephone, we have the blue Protoss player. We have the blue Protoss himself representing Team Little Fairy, being forced into the ace match. We'll see if we can bring it back. It is Shameless. That's for 19. There you go. There you go. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the South Korean Protoss player. We have the red Protoss representing Twisted Minds. It is herO. Go. As we are going to be moving out, and we are setting up. And we'll see if herO does attempt to go for another economic opener. He has been mixing it up. Has been mixing it up. As we have our 2-gate opener out of herO, likewise 2-gate opener out of Shameless. Okay. So far, so good. Both players are mirroring each other. From here, we can go into double adept, a double stalker, or stalker sentry. We'll keep an eye on the initial units of choice here from our 2 players. We'll see how we open up. We'll see how aggressive or economic we plan on being. Here we go. So we are setting up for our expands. Again, both players looking to pylon block each other to make sure that we can delay the expansion for as long as possible. We are looking to delay. There's our pylon. So Shameless, he will delay the natural of herO. herO should be looking to do the same. As we had our Stalker Sentry opener out of Shameless and double Stalker out of herO. So hero's being more aggressive. Double Stalker into a third and fourth Stalkers are very aggressive out of herO. He's rallying across the map. Stalker Sentry is more defensive, more economic, as it allows you to scout. As you can see here, Hallucination will confirm what hero's up to, but that won't help as much when it comes to the early game defense. And I'm a little bit concerned by the lack of shield battery here, as again, Shameless, he's in a bit of trouble. Okay, we'll have a force field. Does get the Nexus. herO pokes in. And remember, herO, he's still rallying. The rally gets spotted. And Shameless has to pull away. Does confirm the opener. Does confirm the setup. There's that shield battery, now in production. herO's moving in. And herO's setting up the proxy. Yeah, the proxy is being set up as well. herO, he is not stopping. He's not slowing down. He wants that Stalker. He wants a Sentry. He wants whatever he can get. And he will get the Sentry. Takes down the Sentry, takes down the Stalker as well. We do somewhat trade 1-1, but that's still a better trade for herO. As he gets another Stalker. And another Sentry. Get the shield battery, just too late. Yeah, shield battery was just a couple of seconds too late. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, some brutal losses there from Shameless, and herO, again, he's not stopping. He's still rallying. We have a proxy gateway as well. Force field locking down the Stalker. And the Stalker is going to fall. Shield battery, it only survives for so long. Only has energy for so long. And now we're down to 2 Stalkers. And the game may just end here and now. May just end here now. We do have the defensive warp in. Warping in a couple of Stalkers. But still a greater Stalker count for herO. Still has a larger army. Boys are being pulled. And again, Shameless, he just had a very... a lackluster start. He just wasn't taking it seriously, unfortunately. Even though he saw the Stalkers with his hallucination. Did see them. Didn't respect them. As 4 probes go down. Brutal force field. Brutal force field. Zoning back the army. And with that here, it just keeps warping in. And I don't see how Shameless can survive this, just because like he has two gateways. He has only 2 gateways. Like production wise, he just cannot surpass the production of herO. It's just a numbers game at this point. herO, he will just perpetually have the higher Stalker counts. And maybe not the way that we wanted the series to end, but it's what we get. GG gets called, and herO, he will take the series 2-1, advancing on to the semi-finals. GG. GG, well played. Again, here he opened up two gates into double Stalker, into a third and fourth Stalker, into a proxy, third gateway, and just kept rallying Stalkers across the map. Shameless, he did see the Stalker reinforcements with this hallucination. Despite that, he chose to delay his shield battery. His shield battery was late, and as we saw, I mean, I say late in comparison to what he was seeing, and because of that, we saw that herO was able to snipe, was it 3 Stalkers and a sentry? Or was it 2 Stalkers and 2 sentries? But before the shield battery, I think it was 3 Stalkers. 3 Stalkers and a sentry before the shield battery did complete. So some brutal pickoffs there just before the shield battery was done. And with that, herO just overwhelmed. Essentially, there was barely any defender's advantage for Shameless. And with that, herO does run away with it. GG, well played. With that, congratulations. herO does advance on to the semifinals, and we will be following herO into the next series. Meanwhile, a big shout to Shameless, because as I mentioned before, Shameless, he was supposed to be at Star Zagora. You know, he was supposed to be at the offline event. Unfortunately, he won't be going, but despite that, he's a really good player, and hopefully more people take note of him, as again, we do cast Shameless on a pretty regular basis. He is a very active player in the online tournament scene. He plays on a weekly basis in events like this, in the Sparkling Tuna Cups as well. And again, he's a player worth paying attention to. GG, well played. With that, we're now getting to our next series. We're getting ready for our next matchup.